Hi, so what we're going to do is we're just going to say who we are and why we work well together really. But first of all we're going to mention our courses. So I'm on the BA Business Management with Leadership Award.
And I'm doing BSc Mathematics with Management.
I'm also doing Mathematics with Management.
I'm doing BA Business Economics.
I'm studying Politics, Philosophy and Economics.
And now we're just going to go through a bit of our experiences and things like that. So I lived in Cyprus for 4.5 years on an RAF base. I learnt all about a new culture and got kind of like just adapted. So I can adapt to a new situation really quickly. I'm also quite open-minded as well through that experience. I'm the only member of this group who's experienced a machine-based management, so that's very strict management, but it meant that I had a different view to some of the others in the group who mainly had Gardner management. We think this represents a changing business environment.
I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and I've been studying in the UK since I was 16. I'm good at adapting to new circumstances, shown by the fact that I'm studying abroad alone. And I think my diverse background is an advantage for me to work in a team situation, as I can bring my Asian perspective when solving a problem, which can result in a wider range of solutions.
Although I've only lived in the UK, I've had the opportunity to work with a variety of people, including special needs. So that's helped me improve my leadership skills. Therefore, I'm easily adaptable to working with the diverse group of people we have in our group. Being hard-working, I always put in my hardest efforts to achieve a task. However, this being a perfectionist may be inefficient when we have to stick to a strict time constraint.
I'm half French, half Japanese, and I have lived in Germany for about 10 years. So that multicultural upbringing has taught me open-mindedness, and it also has helped me put my opinion forward whenever I need to. I tend to take on a lot, sometimes too much, but it has taught me to deal greatly with matters under pressure, and I think that this is something that is really a good thing in a management situation where you have time management issues.
I'm half English, half Swedish. I've lived in both countries and I've studied in both countries. I also took a year out where I travelled extensively, and I've also worked in that time. And I think my diverse background in terms of my culture and the fact that I've travelled by myself for quite a long time means that I know how to handle myself in various situations, but not just in different situations, in different cultures, languages and countries, which I think is very important when you're working in an international group like we are. I've also worked, as I said, in various companies, and I did an internship for 6 months, and I'm continuing to work for them part-time whilst I'm here. And I was very involved in the beginning in marketing, and I moved from there to finance, where I actually had quite substantial roles in implementing certain projects and efficiency upgrades that they've continued since I left. And I think it's very important to learn from those kind of experiences, and I think that's what I've done, and I put that back into working with people on a more kind of flat structure that we have here, where I try and always listen to everything that everyone else has to say, and also try and give my own input as well.
Yeah, and on that note, we decided that it would be better for us as a group to work on the garden type of management. So all of us had their input, and that as the contingency theory states, different types of species of organizations are needed in different types of environments. That means that we will have different tasks over the whole term, and for each task we will just will consult each other and agree on how we will proceed.
So to conclude, I think we have a very diverse background, and that allows us to work together in a way that might be better than if we were all quite homogenous. So we might have that background, but it also might mean that we don't work well together because everyone has a different viewpoint. But I think because we've all experienced many different cultures, it means that we're more accepting of other people's viewpoints. We can all work together to have a collective knowledge that we can all put forward together and simply and effectively, and that's why we are a very effective group together. Thank you very much.
Thank you.